everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Gabe, and this is Gabe Loves Makeup, and I hope everybody is having a really super awesome day today so far. My day's been pretty good, so I can't complain. I'm actually getting a chance to film, which is very rare these days, it seems like. So I'm kind of enjoying it that I get the chance to actually play with the makeup and get to talk a little makeup with you guys. So if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. You know, pull up a chair, you know, grab some coffee, grab some wine. You know, we're going to sit down. We're just going to be talking about makeup today and, you know, what we're going to buy, whether we're going to buy it, what I have already bought it. I mean, all that kind of good stuff. So I just thought we would do something kind of fun today and, you know, put on the little toboggan. It's probably not going to last long because it's really freaking hot with this thing on today. So I'm probably going to end up taking it off and look like I got a hat head. So anyway, you know, welcome to our little community. And when I say ours, I mean my beautiful subscribers and our wonderful family that we have here. We love each other so much and we have such a good time. And this channel is everybody else's and yours as well as it is mine. So I'm just kind of like the little culprit that kind of gets everybody talking and stuff. But it's great. We have a great community here. So I'm so glad you're here. If you're interested in what I bought and if you're interested in anything that what I might purchase, then, you know, stick around and let's find out together. Oh, y'all, I had to take the toboggan off. It was way too hot. I couldn't help it. So hopefully my hair's gonna look a little hat-headish, but you know what? It's okay. We're just gonna keep going with it anyway. Oh, and by the way, I meant to introduce you to my friend Jack back here in the back. So say hi to Jack. You know, he's gonna be joining us today, just kind of chilling out. So I was doing a little thing for Instagram and I was using him. So I just thought I'd just keep him in the background just to hang out with us for a little bit. So anyway, before we get started on this, I just want to also let you guys know that you know, I've got 3 different jobs these days, so I'm doing quite a bit. But one of my jobs is freelancing, and I am back in retail again. And I will tell you that a lot of this stuff is a lot of Christmas stuff, and I am not a big holiday person, like holiday gift sets, holiday, you know, certain things. I mean, it had to really jump out at me to really want to buy it. So I'm just not really into those kind of sort of things. But I know there's a lot of people that are, and, you know, that's great. That's what we love. We love people that are like that. I'm just not one of those people. I've never been one of those people that's really gotten into a lot of Christmas gift sets and things like that because I'm around it all year round. So it's just not anything new to me. So it's just usually like stuff that's just like, you know, they've marked down a little bit or they've put it in a set to make it a little bit cheaper or, you know, a better buy for, you know, a gift or for yourself, you know, which is great. But, you know, just keep that in mind, that I'm not being a little biased or anything like that, but I just thought I'd throw that out there. So first off, we're going to go down. I'm on Trend Mood on Instagram. And if you guys want to scroll down with me, I scroll down quite a little bit. So I'm actually going to start off with the actual, the Cinderella story that was done with Sigma Cosmetics, and it is a really beautiful little set. I actually do have that. I did pick that up. I've got the palette, and I also have the lip gloss, the set of lip gloss, with the lip glaze and a lip gloss. I have that. And it also it comes with the cheek duo and everything. I didn't get the cheek duo, but I did get the palette. It is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to do a whole tutorial with this one. I'm really excited. It's just, you know, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of behind on some of my situations. It's been like about a week. So, I've been a little bit behind on some of my, updates and stuff, but I really do love that. So, I mean, it is really pretty. So I do have that. You know, I think all of it, I think the palette was like 48 and I think the lip glosses were around, I think they were like maybe 18 or 20. They still do have them on the Sigma site. So if you're interested in that and you want to check that out, you can definitely go over there. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any linking down below because it's like I'm trying to go through these kind of quickly. I'm going to kind of talk about is the wonderful, beautiful Hourglass palettes. So this would be a no. Okay, a no. No, we're not doing Hourglass. I'm not crazy about Hourglass. I really wish that I could get into Hourglass. I wish that I could like them and, you know, really get into their stuff, but I just don't get into anything in Hourglass. I never have. A lot of their stuff is just more dry to me. At one point in time, I did have the Hourglass palette, the highlighter palette. I did have that. Didn't like that. Didn't care for it. It just didn't do anything for me. It just made me look really, really dry. And so, you know, these palettes with the blushes and stuff in it, I've seen reviews on them and stuff so far. I don't like also that they've been a little bit, not inclusive enough with a lot of, skin tones, and so I'm just not an Hourglass person, so this is a big pass for me. It's the Nema by Nikki Tutorials. I really like this. It looks really cute. I really think it looks like a really, really cute brand. I think she's done a pretty good, cute job to it. I think it was a little bit different. I think everybody was a little shocked that she actually decided to do more skincare type items. But it's really cute. I think the blue and the orange is really cute. The serum is like $37. You know, the cooling eye stick is like $22. You know, the cream is like $30. It's not a super cheap line. I mean, you would think there would have been a little bit less expensive, but I can understand. But I mean, but it is cute. I've thought about it, but I'm just kind of, but then also too, I'm kind of like, do I need any more like skincare and stuff like that? So it's going to probably be a pass for me, but I do really think it's really cute. And I like the idea of what she's kind of come up with as far as that goes. Step, I'm seeing a picture here. It's got a lot of like different holiday sets. I see some Too Faced in here. The Natasha Denona, is in here as well. It's the, and I think it's the, Metropolitan Palette, I think is what it's called, I think. It looks really, really cute. I do think I'm going to pick that up, which I actually already have. It's actually on its way. So I will be doing a review with that because it was just $25. And because I'm on a tight budget, I'm not spending a lot of money these days. So I'm trying to just kind of watch what I spend money on. And I didn't have anything in my collection that had a gold in it and those kind of golds. And I really like that green. And I thought for $25, I thought it was great because I didn't really want the big one. So I thought that was kind of great. As far as the Too Faced, I mean, I have to admit though, the little gingerbread and I think it was the cinnamon bun one that they did too in early fall, that it's out as well now too with the lippies or whatever. I know my friend GlamGirlChelsea, she did a review on that and she actually really liked it. I think it's really, really cute. I think it's adorable. I do like the way that they smell, but these other little palettes that are a little bit more cheaper looking, the ones that they're coming out for holiday, you know, they're okay. I mean, you know, even the little, I think it's what, morning coffee or something like that is what it's called. It's like, you know, I'm on my computer, so I don't know if I can't really open it up very well, but, it's just, it's cute. I mean, it's cute, but it's like, you know, I'm going to pass on it, but I mean, but it is cute. I mean, you know, if you wanted for a gift or for somebody or like a beginning, somebody want to play with makeup or whatever, especially the little minis, I think they're really cute. So I think they would be great for somebody really young. I think it would be really nice. So now I'm going to stop into the Fenty, all the Fenty stuff, you know, because again, I'm kind of going back in the past a little bit. I know this is maybe a little bit old news right now, but I mean, but I just wanted to say I was not crazy about this palette. The palette, the whole collection, actually, the heats are probably the most, the glosses, because I do love those. They are really awesome. I love the heat balm, the heat wave balm. I think I love it. It's really awesome. I use it all the time. It's great. And the chocolate one is really pretty. But I mean, but the rest of the collection just didn't do anything for me. And then I saw people that just didn't care for it much either once they got it. So yeah, it's just kind of a pass for me. So for sure. This one, is again, it was one that came out a little bit not too long ago from Armani Beauty. I know that it was at Selfridges. I'm not sure if it ever came here or not, but it was it's a palette that's supposed to be like blush and eyeshadow and highlighter and all of those in one. I know that working for a major brand company that actually owns Armani, the L'Oreal brands. I know that they've done this in the past and some of the other brands that they've had. And you know what? I've just never been into it. It's never really been something that I've really enjoyed. Usually most of my experiences with it is usually they're just ashy. They don't do very, very well with, most people just don't do well with them. They're very kind of confusing. I know that this, and I think this one is, if I'm not mistaken, it's $117. I mean, that's a lot of money for this. I'm like, no, why would you spend your money on that? Don't spend your money, please don't. I hope you haven't. I think my one of my really dear friends, Maria, Nightstar Beauty, I'm going to mention her a couple times in this video because she does quite a bit of beauty reviews, and she has reviewed this, and she actually did buy it. I think she did like it, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not really sure, but I think she did like it. But I just it's a definite pass for me. The Patrick Ta mascara is like, it's going to be the next one I'm going to talk about. I did not pick it up. I did get the Rare Beauty mascara, and I really did like the Rare Beauty. I've really enjoyed it so far. It's been very nice. This one just seemed kind of similar to it. Patrick Ta, the last little bit that I've gotten from him, like, I loved his shadows. But I don't know. The eyeliner was kind of a disappointment for me. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I do love his blushes, and I do know going further up that there is another palette that he's coming out with, but yeah, I wasn't really excited about the mascara. It's just another mascara, and I've got so many. I just like, why do I need another mascara? So I just have to say we're just going to pass on that one. This is the Gucci palette, the Gucci that came out. It's $149 for this. Now, I will say the outside packaging is just absolutely beautiful. I do know that it's plastic, and I have seen quite a few reviews on it. The swatches don't look bad. I mean, if some people say that they look bad, I don't think the swatches look that bad. Actually, they're not that bad at all. Actually, to me, they're not. But I don't know. I'm just not. It's, for $149. I mean, when you're getting like three textures, 3 metallic, chrome finishes, 2 satins, 2 7 matte shades. I mean, it's pretty, but no, thank you. It's just like, it's another palette, guys. How many palettes do we have? I mean, it's got purple in it, and it's got browns in it. I mean, how many of those do we do? And it has one blue. I mean, we have like a lot of those. I mean, I just think for $149. Now, if you are a Gucci collector and you collect a lot of especially any French brand or, fashion brands, and you love it for the packaging and you're just a collector, I think it's beautiful if you want it for that particular reason. Of course you would use the shadows, but but other than that, I just really don't see the point in purchasing it. I don't really see the point in doing it. So, that would be a big no for me, because it's like, I just really don't have $150 to drop on one palette. I could buy like 3 or 4 palettes with that, so to speak. So that's going to be a definite no for me. Okay, so I do want to stop and talk about this Ashley Strong with Morphe collection. It's a cute collection. I didn't do the eyeshadows or the lips or whatever. However, I did do the cake liners. I do have it. I don't have it set on my desk, but I did get them because I love cake liner. It's one of my favorite liners to work with. I think it's really easy, especially when you wet the brush. It's just a lot easier sometimes to get a good line with a cake liner, and you can also build it underneath something. So I love a good cake palette. I can't remember how much I paid for. I want to say it was like maybe $19 or something like that. But it was I got it at Ulta, and I picked it up at Ulta, and I'm real excited. I haven't got to use it yet, but I'm real excited to use it with a look. So that's definitely going to be coming up soon. So I did get that. But the rest of the collection, it's cute, but it's just not something that the rest of the palette wasn't that interesting to me, and the lippies looked okay and everything, but I just wasn't interested in it. Is the Charlotte Tilbury holiday collection. Okay, so now I have been working at Nordstrom's quite a bit, and doing freelance in Nordstrom's, and most of all of the holiday is out already of the Charlotte Tilbury, and I've done swatches of these on my arm, and I've actually played with them. This palette doesn't do anything for me. I mean, this palette, the little pans, the 4 pans, I know that again, my good friend Tara, Lynn, she has done all of this. She's reviewed the 12 pan palette. She talked about that. She talked about the actual eyeshadows. The little 4 pans. She talked about those. There's the Advent, there's, the lippies and everything, which actually I didn't think she liked the lippies at all. I think the lippies weren't great, or she didn't like them very well. But you could definitely go over to her channel and check her out, because she's reviewed quite a bit of these holiday collections. I'm just not impressed with it. I'm not, I love Charlotte Tilbury. She's one of my favorite makeup artists and one of my favorite brands. And I do think it's really, really a beautiful palette. And I think that if you love Charlotte Tilbury, or if you love the colors, I think it's great for you. I just am getting to the point where I just don't care for 4 pans and these little 12 pan eyeshadows. Very rare. You know, I'm getting into just more bigger palettes if I do a palette. I do like 12 pans, but I feel like these are just repeat shades that she's done over and over again. So it just doesn't really impress me. And a lot of the stuff in the Advent the box with all the stuff in it, I think it's really good if you really want something for a gift for someone, and if they have never tried Charlotte Tilbury and they would like to try it, I think it would be a really good time to do that. You know, but most of the stuff is just not, you know, just doesn't impress me. So I have to say I'm just passing on all of it. Okay, so next up is Miss Pat McGrath and her holiday collection. Now, she came out with a full pan 18 eyeshadow palette for $78, and then there's the highlighters, and she got like there's blush sets with highlighters, and then there's like 4 pan shadows. You know, I'm getting tired of the 4 pan eyeshadows like I just mentioned with the Charlotte Tilbury. I'm not getting into those, and not only that, but they kind of look very repetitive, what Pat's kind of done in the past. The blushes I already have. I got those with, you know, whenever the blushes came out, like in May, and I got the highlighter, one of the highlighters. I know one of them is a limited edition or whatever, but again, I've seen swatches and people talk about it, and they've not been very happy with the highlighter in the palette. The highlighter separate. People really like it, but again, it's just another highlighter to me, so I'm not really interested in it. But I did pick up the 78 pan palette, and it is really, really beautiful, guys. It is really pretty. I have not got to play with it yet. I just got it. My first one came, and it was busted, and so Pat McGrath had to send me a second one. But this is what it looks like in the inside, and I will be able to do a look. I've got it on my video list to make a. It's just I'm late with it. I'm not like everybody else, and I'm on top of it because, you know, we do what we can do when we can do it. You know, it's like better late than never. But I am going to do some looks with this, and this is great because I think this is a great palette. If you were going to pick up a palette, let me tell you, we're going to go back to Charlotte Tilbury and some of these other ones. This is a good one. I've really looked at it. It's got a lot of good neutral shades in it. It's got a lot of really fun shades to play with. It's got a green and it's got a blue. But for the most part, they're really workable shades in this palette. So this would be 70. This is where I would spend my money. I would spend my money on something that you could use more than just one time, or one that you would get a little bit more joy out of. So I really do like this palette. I can't wait to play with it. I'm sure it's absolutely beautiful. It looks stunning. I've seen a lot of swatches and stuff, so I'm looking forward to doing that one for you. Okay, so next up is the Jeffree Star Pricked palette. You know, I don't really support Jeffree Star a lot. I think his eyeshadows are really, really amazing, and they're really beautiful. I did buy the actual, the Bible one. I did buy that one. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was the Pink Bible or something like that. I forgot the name of it. I can't remember, but I did get that one. I still have not got to use it yet. And it looks incredible, but I did get the Pricked palette. I did get it because this palette, guys, it is just, and you know, again, it's not about Jeffree Star. It's about the colors, and it's about the actual quality, and it's actually about the eyeshadow palette. This is fall in a complete palette right here. It gives you all of your shades and everything, and his pigments are just insane. I mean, they're just like so beautiful and just so pretty. They're just and a lot of really beautiful matte shades. So I had to pick it up. So it definitely was one that I definitely picked up. I really think I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to really review it probably. I mean, but I will do it in a tutorial. So we are going to be using it, you know, but for all of those that are interested, I know that some of you guys are not, but it was a $52 palette for 18 shades. But I love it because it does come in the little, it has got a little clasp on the top of it, and it's got a little pocketbook in it. So I really do like it. It's a really cute little, the way it's kind of handled, it's really cute. So again, it's not just because of Jeffree Star, because again, I don't really watch his channel, but I really do love some of his color. And I think he's a genius when it comes to the actual like pigments and color. And you know, but I'm really not into his drama in his life, but I do love that. So I did get it as the was the, there's a Hocus Pocus that Colourpop did. I didn't pick up everything in it. I just happened to be in Ulta. I saw it. It was a cute collection, but I mean, I knew they did it last year. And actually, I thought last year's was kind of cuter, and I didn't buy that one either. But I did get 2 of the shadows. I got Forever Bewitching and Douse Thou Comprehend. One is like an orangey and one is like a purple. I have them on my eyes right now. I did just a little bit just to kind of give me just a little something on my eyes, just to be a little fun, because I just thought it would be a little funnish, a little, you know, Halloweenish, so I put a little bit on it. They're pretty good. I mean, they're only like, I think they were like maybe, you know, $10 or $6 to $7, $8. They weren't very much. They're really pretty when you go on. Their color is kind of faded a little bit. I packed it on pretty heavy, but it's like some of the shadow has faded some. It's not as pretty as it was when I first put it on, but I do like it. It is cute, and the Super Shock shadows, I didn't have any, so I thought I would try it and see them because of the little Halloween packaging. I thought it was kind of cute. It was just a really quick pickup. Wasn't something I was planning on buying, but I did pick these up, so they are, you know, and I do have them on, and I do like them, so I mean, I might be using them again in another video sometime soon, you know, but sometimes in Colourpop, I don't really use them all. I'll get Colourpop, and I really love their collections. You know, I have the Barbie, I bought the Powerpuff Girls, you know, I love a lot of that kind of stuff, so I mean, you know, so I really enjoy it. But I don't really go and reach for them again. It's not usually typical that I will, but I mean, but they're fun, and I do like the collections, and they are collectibles. So, I mean, but if you like Hocus Pocus, I mean, I think it would be great. It's a cute little collection. It's the, Chantecaille, and it is the, and it's at Neiman Marcus. It's the limited edition with the highlighters and the blush. And it's like, and the shadow shimmers that, and I've really come to love Chantecaille. They've got some really super beautiful products. However, this highlighter balm, it looks really beautiful, but it's $110. And I mean, the packaging looks stunning, and the eyeshadow palette looks really stunning. The blush looks stunning, and I'm sure they're really pretty, especially their little eyeshadow mermaid colors or whatever, and their eyeshadow singles. They're really beautiful, but they're just so expensive. But it'll be a no for me on this one. But I mean, I do really like Chantecaille, and if you love Chantecaille and you love their collecting, this would be definitely one to pick up if you really like it. But it's definitely not for me. So next up, we have the Huda Beauty, and it is the Glowish powder. The powder, pressed powder is in here. So, I mean, if this is 33, I just did a review on this, so this will be up soon. If it's not up before, it might be up before this video, but it is a really, really good powder. I've really enjoyed it. And then I've got the blush too. I got it in a shade in the Berry Juicy. I got it in a berry color, and I really, really do like this. So it was something, but I do have a review up if you want to check that out. It should be up before this one, but I'm not really sure. It might be vice versa, but I did get these, and I did try them. I've used them for a couple of days and everything, so I've been using them for quite some time, so I got a good feel of the product. I know a lot of people didn't really like this powder foundation because it's very glowy. I actually have it on now, that video, or watch for it, because that one will be out soon, but I did get these. The Jacqueline Hill Morpheus Divine Neutrals palette. I did pick that up at Ulta. I did get it. It does look like a really beautiful palette. Again, I've not got to use it yet. I just got it, but I don't know why, but for some reason, this palette spoke to me. Don't even ask me. Again, I love Jacqueline Hill. A lot of people don't like her, or they don't care for her. They don't care for some of her stuff or whatever. I think her collections are really beautiful. I love her pigments. I like a lot of things about it. It's not really necessarily just based off of Jacqueline. It's based off of her products are actually really good. And I know this is a collab with Morphe, so I know some people don't like Morphe either, but the pigments and everything in it look really, really beautiful, but it's just a really beautiful neutral palette. And, you know, I love me some neutral palette. So, I mean, this is just really great. I think it's going to be really awesome to throw in my collection. I don't really have a palette with just like a lot of these kind of neutrals. So I wanted to check it out, and I wanted to try it. So there you have it. And it was $18. So, I mean, didn't break the bank. And, you know, it's like it's 12 neutral shades. It's nothing really spectacular. 6 mattes and 6 shimmers. So yeah, I mean, I got it and I'm liking it, and we will be getting a review on that soon too. So the next one up is the Hendish. It's the Hendish liquid eyeliner, ultra black by Hendish. It's an extreme wear and precision, vegan rich formula matched with a brush chip. You know, it's like $23. I did pick it up. And actually, if it is in my Huda video, it will be in with it. So if you guys want to check it out and see what I think of it, it will be in that too. But it is a really beautiful, product. It is really pretty. It does stay on really, really well. I have it on now. I've covered it up a little bit. It's not as dominant as it was earlier, but I do really like it. But you will have to check out the video with it if you want to actually see it. But it is a really good product. But I did pick it up. So I mean, I've never tried any of his stuff yet, and I think he's a genius, but I'm horrible at liquid liner on myself. I love doing it on customers, and on people, but I'm not great on doing it myself. So it was kind of interesting to see me do this. So anyway, you have to watch the video to find out. But I'm skipping around a lot, guys. I'm trying my best not to take forever doing this. I just want you guys to be able to, I just kind of jumping around. I'm not going through every little single thing. I'm just trying to get caught up on Trim Mood, and then I can start doing these on a regular basis. So I just wanted to mention this really quick about the Kylie collection with Nightmare on Elm Street. I know a lot of people have really given her crap for this, you know, but I have to say, you know, her, the palette looks okay. It's not that bad. I think the packaging's not bad. I think it's kind of a cute collection the way she kind of did it. I know a lot of people say that it doesn't look like Nightmare on Elm Street to them. I grew up with Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm a huge horror fanatic, so I love horror movies. Freddy Krueger is definitely one of my favorite horror villains. I just really, slashers, he's like one of my favorites. I really think she did a beautiful job with the way she looks and everything. I think it looks great. I'm not going to be picking it up. I kind of thought about it just for the nostalgia thing of maybe like one or two things out of it. I've never bought any of Kylie. I think I might have bought maybe a blush or something in the past, but I've just never really been into her brand. I did buy some of her skincare, her toner, I think one time, and I think maybe one other product I picked up of her skincare, but I've never really been a big fan of it, but I think it's kind of a cute collection, you know, but I just had to throw that in there because it's Halloween, and I just love Nightmare on Elm Street, and I just had to give you that little information. So anyway, I really, really do like it, but it is cute. It is a cute collection. The Sephora Vib Sale is coming up on the November 15th. Or the 5th, I'm sorry, it runs through the 15th. It's going to be like, it's going to give you 20% off if you're Rouge and a VIB. I'm going to leave you guys my code down below. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can pretty much use it. So if you want to go on if you're not a Rouge member, but you want the 20% off, I will be more than glad to give you guys and share my code with you. It doesn't bother me any. But I would definitely will put that down below in the box. So if you guys want to use it or have that code for when you do it, I will try to remember to put that in every description box from here on out till the Sephora sale comes out, because it's not for another little while yet, but definitely just keep that in mind and in the back. But I definitely did get my card, and I have the little code, so I will have that down in the description box. So if you guys are interested and you want to check it out and you want to have it for you when it does start, if you're not a Rouge member already, I am, so you can definitely use it. I think you'll be fine. I don't think I've never really asked, but I'm sure you could definitely use my code and you would be fine. But it is a really good time to buy some stuff in Sephora if you really want to save some money. That's a really good time to catch the sales. I don't know if I'm going to be picking up a lot this time because, again, I'm trying to really watch my money. I've got so many things that I've got to get caught up on, and it's just like I'm trying my best not to spend a lot of money on products and stuff. I'm buying little things here and there, you know, because I didn't do a no-buy in September. So I just kind of I had like a little bit, and I said, okay, this is what I'm interested in, and this is what I'm going to get, and that's it. So next up, I just wanted to mention real quick, I did see the matte collection at Nordstrom's. I did see it. It looks cute. The packaging kind of cute. The little shadow quads or whatever, or the little with I think it's like 6 shadows in it or whatever. They don't look that great. You know, up close, they don't look that great. The lipsticks and glosses look okay. I also saw the Rosalia collection. wasn't really impressed with that. I did think the fall collection they did, I thought the packaging was really pretty and it looked really interesting. I didn't get it, but it looked interesting. Just wish MAC is just used to be so much, I don't know what's going on with MAC. It's like, I really wish that I could say that I really, enjoy a lot of MAC stuff, but I just really don't care for it much. So, very hard where it usually ever impresses me. So Patrick Todd did drop a palette, and he did drop a blush palette with cream blushes in it, as well as powder blushes. There's 3 powder blushes and 3 cream blushes, and they're actually limited edition. And they look really, really pretty. It is a really pretty palette. I do love his formulation in those. I think they're really, really great. I think he does a great job with those. It's sleek, it's beautiful. I think it's like $58. It's a really beautiful palette. I don't think I'm going to pick it up though. I've got so much blush. I just really don't see any more point in getting any more blush. Just for the sake to just show you guys what it is. I could go into Sephora and swatch it for you if you want. But I just don't see any, reason why I would want to purchase it. But it is a really nice palette. And I think that if you want to try his formula, I think this is a good buy. Because it gives you quite a bit in it. And you get like 3 beautiful, there's like a bronze, there's a peach, there's a pink. I think it's really beautiful shadows, listen at me, blushes. So I definitely would check that out. And with that said, we're going to go into the Hermes highlighter. No. Hermes is just, it's somewhat beautiful packaging. I just don't get it. I don't get Hermes. I haven't understood, like even Chanel, going into Chanel over here, we're going to jump into that too. The Chanel, the whole, like the gift box, and then the holiday that they have. I'll put up Chic profile, off of her page. The Janelle Collection, it just came out like I think today or yesterday. It's in the US now. It's just bland. They're basic eyeshadow colors. The lipsticks look okay. I just don't, there's nothing about it that makes me want to purchase it. It really doesn't. I just really don't care for it much. It's just not something that I care for. And then while I'm over here at Chic Profile, I'm just going to go ahead and mention the Dior Holiday Collection. I love Dior. Dior is one, I used to work for Dior, and I think Dior does holiday very, very well. And I think that if you love a lot of these brands and these collectors out, if you collect and you really enjoy the brand, then I know that you're going to really enjoy it. I just think the little palette with the lipsticks in it and the blush and all that, it's really the eyeshadows. I think that's really beautiful. Dior has done those for years. They changed them around some, but they are really beautiful. They're convenient. They're always in a beautiful compact. The same thing with the Quints. They're always beautiful. They're usually more neutral, with gold or a little sparkle or something in them. They're beautiful too. Again, I'm getting out of those Quints, those kind of sort of things. I just wouldn't use them. After a while I use them one time and then they get in a drawer and I just never use them again. Whereas a palette, I'll use a little bit more. I just think, now I'm doing a makeup channel, I just don't think it's just worth me to have them and use them one time and then throw them in the back drawer. And they're like $60 a piece. I think the actual Dior palette, I think it's like it's got to be $125 or something like that. I'm not really sure. But yeah. And then, the lipsticks are beautiful, of course. There's some, re-promotes and, there's some new shades in there. There's the Diorifics, which are a really great formula. If you've never tried those before, they're really beautiful. They're limited edition too. But they are a good formula. None of that. It just doesn't do it for me. I'm just telling you guys, it's just something I just don't care for. I just don't get excited about it. It's like stuff that I've seen over and over and over. Being in retail for almost 25 years of my career, I've been in retail and I've seen it all. And it's like, I've seen it done over and over and over again. And it might be something new sometimes, and it might sometimes be like, ooh, but it's very rare that I get like that with a holiday, anything. And with that said, just a little bit more and then we're almost done because I don't want to make this video too long. But so just the throw out two shade in Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande are both coming out with their own line. Good for them. I mean, it's like they might as well just join the crowd. I know Mariah's had fragrances, Ariana's had fragrances. She's been in the fragrance business for a very long time. I think she started in the early 2000s with her fragrance, and then Ariana's been, since 2017 or 18 at Ulta. She's had a couple different fragrances now. I think it's good for them. It'll be interesting to see what they bring to the table. And then, going from that celebrity into another celebrity, Selena Gomez. She's coming out with a Rare Beauty palette. It looks really cute. Will I buy it? No. I mean, it's cute. I've seen her palettes. They seem really cute. I've seen Tati do reviews on it, and I've seen a lot of people do reviews on them, and they're nice. They're cute. I just don't think, they're just not for me. I just don't really, and I like Rare Beauty, but I just don't, it's just not something that really stands out to me that I want. Makeup by Mario, he came out with lipsticks, which look absolutely stunning. I've not tried any of his brand yet, just one or two things, and that's it. But they do look really beautiful, and he's also coming out with the lip liners too. So he's coming out with the lip liners, and I think they're $22 each, and he got them in 12 different shades. So it's just fitting for him to come out with lip liners since he just came out with suede matte lipsticks. So I think that's just smart. I think eventually we're going to get a foundation out of him. I think that's probably when I'm going to start using his brand, is when he finally comes out with a complexion product, like a foundation. And I think once I get into that and maybe a concealer by him, I think I might try more of the brand. It's just right now I've just not been, it's just so many makeup brands. And although he's very talented and I think all this stuff is great, I just not been wanted to purchase anything yet, but I will. I've watched some stuff in Sephora and stuff, and it is a beautiful line. It does look nice. I just haven't got there yet, but one of these days I will get there. Jacqueline did drop her holiday line. I did see that. It is a really pretty line. I didn't get any of that either this time around. There was only one thing that I was interested in, and that was one of the lip lacquers, and it was, or no, not the lacquer, but one of the long wear lipsticks. I think it's called Stocking. It's a really dark shade. I thought that was really pretty. It looked really stunning. The eye toppers look gorgeous. I mean, I think if you're a Jacqueline fan and you really like this, I think it'd be great. Her lip liners are great. Her lip lacquers are great. They stay on forever. The oil looks interesting. That would probably be, if there was anything out of it, that would be one thing I would probably get. But I'm not going to probably pick up any of this, guys. But it's really pretty. It's a pretty collection. I think, again, if you like that and you like holiday shades, I think you will really like that. Other than the fact that I just wanted to mention two more brands, and that's Givenchy and YSL. On their collections for holiday. Again, they're really beautiful. If you're a collector of those, Guerlain as well, they're really beautiful. They're really nice. I mean, I'm sure that some of them, it's probably already sold out, I'm sure, because some of them came out a little bit earlier than most. I think Givenchy finally just launched theirs, but I think Guerlain has had theirs out, and it may be already gone. And then, then I'm sure YSL might be the same. They're really pretty, again, but I just don't, it's just, again, it's really beautiful. The packaging's beautiful, but I just don't get into that. I'm just not into it. It's like I'm more into what's going on or what's going to stay around year round, not just for the holidays. Once in a blue moon, I do get into a set or something that is kind of cool, or a palette that's kind of cool, but none of this has just really impressed me a lot. I know this is probably just what I gotten is like, I might end up getting something else over the holiday. I did get received a Lancome Beauty Box. They are $75 for, and you get like full sizes of all the skincare. It's a really good buy, but it was gifted to me. So I was very fortunate to get one. I don't have it with me right at this moment, but I will show you guys eventually if it's something that you're interested in. Estee Lauder also came out with the beauty box, and if you like a lot of their skincare, it's a really good buy. Even if you don't want the color is kind of, it's like I've swatched it. It's not that pretty. The lipsticks are pretty. The shadows and the blush, not really. If you just got somebody that you just wanted to give that to, would be great. But the skincare is a really good buy for what you're getting. So it is a nice buy. But the Lancome is definitely really good because you get full sizes of everything in theirs. And what we've caught up on Trim Mood and pretty much Chic Profile. I didn't see anything else that I really wanted to talk about there. But definitely check out their sites on Trim Mood and Chic Profile if you want to keep up with all the latest and greatest on what's happening on Instagram. because they give you everything, and you can actually look it up online too. If you Google it, you can see it too as well. If you just want to keep up with it, if you're not on Instagram. This video wasn't too long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know, give me a thumbs up. This is my first time ever doing this. So if you don't like it, then, I'm sorry. If you you give me a thumb down. It's like, it is what it is. But I'm so sorry. My shirts are like, they keep going right here. I can't, they always want to curl up around my neck. I don't know why, but they just get loose around my neck and they drive me crazy. We have to go out with the toboggan. We came in with the toboggan. We're going to go out with the toboggan. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Remember, be safe, be strong, be proud, stand tall, and, love yourself, and remember to love somebody else today. Make sure that you tell somebody that you love them today. It can, you just never know, and it's always nice to everybody know that you care about them and that you show them love and you show them respect on a daily basis, and let them know. And also make sure that you be a little kind to people. This time of year, trust me, being in retail, I'm telling you right now, it's interesting. It's very interesting to see people, because it's a very unique time in the world. And, just being a little kind to people can really mean a big difference. And I know that it's hard because there's a lot of people that are not so kind, and it's easier said than done sometimes, but just keep that in mind. Just even once a day being kind to somebody can really make a big difference to them, because you just never know what they're going through or what's going on in their life either. You're not the only one that's going through something. Somebody else is going through something a lot worse, so just keep that in mind. And with that said, thank you guys so much, and I love you all, and thank you, and we will see you again in the next episode. So bye.